Hi folks, welcome. Yes, you understand it from the title? POV, which stands for point of view. It's a kind of shot, very cool, where the camera becomes my eyes and the audience can feel that they are inside my head. They can see what my eyes are seeing, they can see my hands touching things and what I'm doing here in the shop. I had this idea because I start streaming here from the shop and I think it can be very handy for this. Also because filming here in the shop is quite tricky. I modified this lamp with a webcam inside so that I can move it everywhere and have always the right shot while I'm streaming, but isn't enough. I solved this problem with a camera in front of my head and I want to have it wirelessly so that I can move everywhere. The shop is quite big. I also have a second floor below me, so I want to have a very strong signal to transmit the video signal and the audio signal as well. So I bought something and I want to show you what's in my mind, so let's move on.
Well, let's start with the easy part. First of all, let's take a helmet. I already have one. This was when I was skateboarding, and I already mounted also here in the front an original GoPro mount. Make sure also to connect an extension. As you can see, is a 2-segment extension. This is crucial because we need to bring the lens of the GoPro very close to our eyes. This will have an effect for the audience to have an immersive sensation while they're watching the live stream. So let's see right now if this is okay or if it's uncomfortable. Lucky for me, the GoPro ended up just above my eye line view, so you can see this is okay. Another solution can be mount the GoPro in front of the nose, but I think this is uncomfortable and can be in the way and I cannot see what I have in front of me. So let's continue.
Luckily for me, this year I also bought a couple of GoPros. I have the 7 and the 8, and both of them in the menu have a very cool feature that is the live menu, so that you can transmit video signal live from the GoPro using the Wi-Fi of the GoPro to a database, and then you can synchronize the database to your live stream, which is amazing. But there's a very big problem. I mean, the audio and the video isn't synchronized at all from the GoPro, and the bad part is also that the video is so laggy and the video goes around about 8 FPS, so everything is shaky. Is useless at all. So I need to think about how to solve this problem, and I already have in my mind something. So let's see what I bought.
So I searched online and I just found this very good quality but also cheap video transmitter and receiver kit. This can transmit 4K video signal up to 50 meters away. Inside the box we have the receiver, which is this rounded plastic component, and this has also an HDMI cable that transfers the video signal wirelessly.
So you've seen how the video transmitter uses an HDMI cable to extract the video and to transmit the video. So right now I have to choose which camera can I connect to this transmitter. I have two GoPros, I have the 8 and the 7, and here there is the bad news. Basically I want to use the 8 because it has better quality, but there is a huge problem. New cameras doesn't have an HDMI port, has only a USB-C port. And if you want to have also the HDMI port, you have to buy an adapter. It's called Media Kit. It's like a plastic cover that goes around the GoPro and give you the possibility to charge the GoPro while you are transmitting a video signal. You can also place a little monitor on top of your GoPro and things like this. So I don't want to spend so much money, but I can solve this problem using just the older model, the 7, which in any case is still good. I mean, the GoPro 7 has a very good quality, because this GoPro has two ports that are essential for this project. I need a port so that I can always charge the GoPro, so I will not be scared that this dies. And I also have a very small port which is called micro HDMI, and so that I can extract the video from this. So let's see if everything connected works. Let's see.
So I bought this HDMI cable. It's a spring one so that I can have all the cables much better organized, and this is a special one. We have a regular HDMI and a micro HDMI, which goes perfectly inside the port of this GoPro 7. And right now let's see also if I have space to charge the GoPro, and I can then put a USB-C port inside and it works okay. They fit together perfectly. So now let's take the transmitter. This has a regular HDMI port, but both of them are male plugs, so I need to buy an adapter. This is a female to female HDMI adapter. It's very cheap, like €1, and then I can connect both of the plugs here together, so I solved the problem. An easier way was to buy an HDMI spring cable with a female connector, but I couldn't find one, and now it's just a matter of deciding where to place the transmitter. I want to place it here in the middle, but I don't want to have it too much close to my brain, so I bought this metal thing. Has a magnet and is usually used to secure doors. It's a door stopper, and I want to use this magnet so that I can install and remove quickly also the receiver if I want to change project, and so I can secure this huge antenna here on my head, and the other part, which has a magnet inside, I can just glue it to the receiver. So not a big deal, and I let the glue dry for about 10 minutes. Well, and let's say now, while the glue is drying, let's move on, and I want to show you something else. I bought also this phone holder, and there's a reason why. I don't want to connect the phone, of course, but I want to use also a power supply to give power to the transmitter and the GoPro, and this will hold very handy a power bank. This is a power bank, is a 10,000 milliampere, and it's crucial to have two USB ports out so that I can give power to both the devices. So now I just have to think where to mount it. I think I will balance the helmet here on the back. So I secure the base of it with 3 little screws, and now I can connect it and secure it in place. And it's starting to take shape. Now the glue of the receiver has dried, and now I can connect it back again on the helmet. The magnet makes his job, and now it's securely connected. I just have to power everything. So you can see I ended up to have 2 USB male plugs, and this goes inside the power bank. So we are basically giving power to the transmitter, as you can see from this blue LED, and we are also giving power to the GoPro, which is charging and works great.
So this go on the head, and the transmitter I just searched online, have the same frequency of the Wi-Fi at home, so they say isn't dangerous. In any case, I mounted very far away from my brain, so I will not get cancer to the head. The camera is not annoying to my view. I mean, it's over the eye view, and so I can still see what I'm doing, and I can also position the GoPro so that I can film always what my eyes are seeing. So this part is completed, and let's talk about instead of the receiving part. I can connect it to the computer and also control it with OBS. So let's see how to connect everything to a live stream.
From the box of before, let's see now the receiver. This is an aluminum box, and we also have 2 huge antennas that will catch the video signal that is flowing in the air. We have 2 video outputs. We have also an USB-C port, which is used to power the unit, and the antennas, once they are screen placed, can be also folded at 90 degrees, so we'll catch the video signal without problems. So now let's see how to connect everything to the computer. We need absolutely to have a capture card. This is a very cheap one, but is in 4K resolution. We have an HDMI port, and we also have a USB port, a 3.0 port. So we need to take now a HDMI cable, male to male, and we can connect both units together. So HDMI out video signal goes inside the capture card, and this converts the video signal into a USB signal, which is much much easier to handle with a computer. So I connect it to my computer and now I open OBS. Once you connect to OBS, you see the device screen of the unit, which tells you how to connect all the things. Now let's see finally if I turn on the GoPro, if we have for real a real signal and if everything works. Right now you see the video was okay, but before was so laggy, was terrible. So let's see this quick example of the live stream.
Sulla testa praticamente io ho un'antenna e un power bank che alimenta.
The problem of all this lag isn't of my setup. The problem is inside the settings of the GoPro, so let's see how to fix them. So first of all, let's open the menu of the GoPro. Let's go then in preferences, let's go in general, and inside we have to choose the codec. We need to change it and choose one that is much lighter. So an HEVC codec is okay. We need also to change another parameter, which is the HDMI out, and change it from monitor to in live mode view. So this is quicker, and also another setting I suggested to change are the FPS from 50 FPS to 25 or 30. So finally, let's see how a real live stream looks like with this setup.
Poi l'altro glielo diamo qua, così. E questo è venuto via. Ta-da! Poi siccome non entra nel cassonetto,
I'm so happy because I solved all the problems. At the beginning I was almost giving up because the video and the audio wasn't synchronized, and also the video quality was so bad. Was so laggy, about 8 FPS, and it was useless. But I solved all the problems just on the settings of the GoPro. You see now the video signal works great, and consider that right now the computer with the receiver is very far away from me. It's about 20 meters behind that wall, and on the box was written that this transmitter and the receiver can go far away 50 meters. So it works great. Originally, the Wi-Fi video signal of the GoPro cannot reach this distance, also between this wall. So I solved all my problems, and I really hope that I give you the right inspiration to make yourself a setup like this, and consider and remember that this system isn't enough to stream good quality stream. You also need to have an idea in your head. And maybe if you are a mechanic, you can stream all the things you are doing in your shop. If you are an artist, you can show what you are painting and things like this. So I hope to see more people stream with this technology. And if you enjoy this tutorial, consider to leave a thumbs up. This is very appreciated and helps my channel to grow up again because it's dying. And if you want to also follow my stream, my live stream, I leave you the link of the channel here. Our Italian stream, but you can see daily what I'm doing here in my shop and what I'm working on. And don't forget also to check my previous video here. I leave you both of them here, check them out, and see you next week with another do-it-yourself tutorial. Ciao, ciao!